Hi, hi everybody, and welcome back to another Let's Play of the Outer World. Alright, so yeah, basically I'm gonna start is doing the campaign and finishing off next is a quest to pick up something on is it the moon or something? Uh, I think it was.
Warning, intruders will be. Oh, it's you. Destination reached. So,
Hey, boss.
Yeah?
Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you. You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the ether. What's going through your head?
Are you going somewhere with this? That's cute. What's her name?
You got the wrong idea, boss. It ain't like that. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
This is obviously important to you. Let's go.
Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Thank me later.
stay safe out there.
We will. Get it, Mark? Alright, Mark?
What was that?
Dead. Yep.
Some sort of agitation. We're getting close to the heart. I can feel it.
Alright, mate. Stick with drones. You are.
You were Texas.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. I will go back to Pokemon when I basically finish the series. Oh.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
That depends who you are.
Oh, the audacity. Strangers enter my home and demand to know who I am? What fun! Is this a multiple choice question? Because I'm not sure I remember anymore.
Well, in that case, we're here to no. Well, X obviously lied to us. This woman is nothing.
No, she's not. She's a lady of transcendent wisdom. Can you not see that?
Very astute. And I'm out here to meditate and contemplate the unendurable mystery without being bothered.
Mystery?
So why are you bothering me?
I'm here to get this book translated. Max?
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I've spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
Came a long way to help Max get some peace. Is there anything you can do to help?
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
What happens if you unprepared?
Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or real insanity, which can be fun in its own way.
Well, Max just said he won't. Max said he was.
And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
No matter the cost. It's just drugs, Max. We ain't making you walk in front of a firing squad.
I'm not sure. I'm going to take as many drugs as possible, so.
Very well. Not like I'm going anywhere. Head on into the meditation room when you decide you're ready and partake of the sacramental incense. It'll be waiting on the table for you.
I've dreamed of this moment for years. Soon, the answers will be in my hands.
Are you sure this is a good idea? Oh boy. Looks like Spyro the Dragon's gonna get high.
Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home.
Is that his
Haven't you
mum?
figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinations What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
What's wrong, Max? Can't think straight? Now you know how I feel. Wait, forget I said that.
If she's foolish, why am I seeing her too?
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that her what you get for messing with me.
Excellent. Always ready to lash out. Always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place. Never looking inside himself.
You look inside yourself all the time, Max. Or with your head buried up your posterior.
Okay. Visiting the mum, how are you giving us answers instead of hello?
And platitudes full of statements of my imagination, no less.
Who said I wasn't a figment of your mind? But you know the truth. No need someone else to tell you. You've always known it. Everyone knows it. They just won't see it. We're overwhelmed with stories from our earliest days. The stories others tell us, and the stories we tell ourselves. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to draw your story and see the truth.
I got your story right here. Boy, Max, I'm uptight. I love the church, and I'm stooped for the board. And I don't understand and feel it's a genius.
If you insist, you must give up your fantasy of control and embrace the chaos of life. Whether you resist or not, it will take you wherever it wants, more assuredly than even the fictional architect's plans legally approve.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, next time.
This whole thing is just farce, right? Just my own brain working against me. You couldn't be all right.
That would be his dad.
What? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I have discipline, control. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me? Yeah, Max. Why do you do that?
If he does, he shouldn't have a better man than give himself a credit.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, man. But I don't know. Is it wrong to try to be a gooder, better person than I am? But that's not what you're doing, is it? You're desperately trying to find a story to organize reality in my head. A story to control everything. A new story of that happy you, the contented you, me. That's not. It can't be like that. I've only been searching for the answer to the equation, because it will set us free, won't it? By removing the need to make any decision, to have your life completely controlled, the illusion of certainty. Your obsession allows you to avoid the real question. Who are you? Max, me, I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise. Please don't convince me I'm not.
Yeah, please don't.
Your individual self is what's not real. It's simply a concept. The architect. Architect. How could I believe in an architect? It's ridiculous. I must be losing my mind completely. What you're saying almost makes sense. We exist inside our thoughts, thinking we're in control. That's it, isn't it? We have no control over anything. It's all lies. How could I not have seen this? But how do we escape ourselves?
You're doing great, Max. Do you think the Hermit would mind if I throw up?
I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before.
What happened?
I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect.
Really? You looked around it.
No, not perfect in that sense. But it is still perfect. It's all there to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality, clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are.
There may be something to that. You seem happy, or at least not angry.
I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
Where are we headed today, Captain? The stars are the limit. We're now in orbit above position, Captain. Captain, I hope. We're now in orbit above position, Captain. an order of possession, Captain. Destination reached. Philip.
Hey, you. Looking for something? Where do you think you're going?
Felix Mensch is with me. How expecting this?
Yeah. The captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you then? Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm Felix. You're on a first name basis with Captain Harlow, huh? Alright, go on through. God bless you.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see or a you've aged, old man?
No, fine. I do my own introductions. The name's Spiral Floppy. Hello. Spiral Floppy.
Your captain has a sense of humor, Felix. Good. There's a time and place for humor. So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
He's been watching out for us just as much as we've been watching out for him. He likes his family.
Hear that, Clyde? I'm making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
Tell me, how long is that gonna take? We got a place to be. Tell me why I'm here.
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon's never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy. That one day, he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
You want to put him through a test?
Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No exceptions. Not even Felix. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
How did this tattoo deserve death?
Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cod could mute me. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
What do you think, Felix?
Clyde offered me a hand when nobody else would. I'd say I owe him a good turn.
There you have it, Captain. A favor for an old friend.
Alright, I'll take care of it.
We get rid of this traitor for you and I'm in? I mean, assuming I want it.
We're building a new world together, Felix. You'll want it. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
How well do you know Felix?
Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything and you'd never back down.
What do you mean had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I have to deal with?
There's something I'd like to ask you.
Let's hear it.
You said you're working on something big.
A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain. I've spent my life preparing for the day of Halcyon's reckoning. Everything you see around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's oversight.
Alright. I don't know why I'm wearing this, but it's what makes you think of that? Things like free. Sounds like you got some plan to overthrow the board.
Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, eventually, the board will fall to pieces. Entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain. All systems inevitably dissolve. When that day comes to Halcyon, we will be ready.
So you're banned out the outlaw living of the edge of some.
Not all revolutions involve bloodshed and fire, Captain. The purest act of rebellion is to live according to one's own means, independent of any masters. One day, when the board is weak and Halcyon vulnerable, we may claim a piece of this system for ourselves. Until then, we bide our time.
What makes you think that you're free?
The skies around Scylla are curiously absent of patrol ships. It's almost as if the board's sphere of influence is shrinking. Besides, our facility is well armed and located on defensible terrain. If the board tries to lay siege to us, we'll make them pay.
Let's change the subject.
Something on your mind?
I should go. Alright. While this is loading, I'm gonna go and put the stuff in the dryer. Of course, my laptop. Alright. Won't be long. Won't be long, guys.
That for us, there's a natural path. Destination reached. The groundbreaker. Do you mind? Trying to have a moment here.
Are you Rose? Nah.
Yeah, I was called that once upon a time. Meaning something?
I'm looking for a guy named Russ. I'm told he lived around here.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
If you know where. If you know where Perez is, you would tell me.
That's Yellow's mark. No mistake. Guess he's not letting this one go. I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus. Never mind.
If Track puts up a fight, it won't be.
All right, I'll tell you where he is. Just get out of here, please. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know.
I got a few more questions.
Please, just make it quick.
You want task split up?
That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to.
How much do you know about?
Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the Groundbreaker some years back before we vanished. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution. Something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
Sounds familiar, Felix.
He must have been recruited, gathering up his band of revolutionaries.
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to settle something. I don't know Harlow. Never so much as bandied a word with a fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus.
Wait. My PlayStation 3 be on the entire time? I don't know. Tell me, has betrayed you. Do you know anything about that?
Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order.
Didn't tell you anything about that.
No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess. Little late for that, says I.
That's all I want to know. I'll leave you be.
Appreciate it. No offense meant, just been a long day.
Alright, so my PlayStation 3 has been off. I didn't know. It's on now.
We're now talking about Edgewater, Captain. Good luck, Captain.
Yeah, if you guys want to know what's that noise in the background, that's my dryer and my washing machine. Yeah, I'm doing like some like a little bit of housework, like clothes washing. Alright, let's just fast travel there. So then I won't have to walk all the way over there. And this sun is living annoying. It's like, fucking annoy me. It just keeps going on. Alexa, what's the weather today in Wrexham?
Currently, in Wrexham, United Kingdom, it's 7 degrees Celsius with cloudy skies. Today, you can expect clouds with a chance of showers, with a high of 9 degrees and a low of 4 degrees.
Everyone all right?
Right, so there must be a way to get there. I don't know where the heck this is, but Ah, that's the way. I knew that I was on the right track, but yeah.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. One of Harlow's gun hands ain't you. He sent you after me.
What makes you think I would fall?
Right. You just stumbled into a camp full of armed strangers because you wanted directions. How much is Harlow paying you?
I'm doing this for as a favor.
A favor, huh? Let me guess. He promised you some reward in the brave new world that was to come. Said he'd make you his lieutenant if you crossed me off. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying.
Why'd you betray?
How do I know that I can trust you?
What's the worst that can happen? Send a stranger with a gun after you?
Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket and paying him off for years. All the palaver about revolutions? It's a lie. You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too. Go piss up a rope, kid. I've got nothing to prove to you. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
You asked me to take your word. Show me the evidence.
Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in house willing to take Harlow to task.
If you got the proof, let's see it.
I hid my paper before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in the utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent.
Why would the board buy off?
Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy. And that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in the pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me.
What was doing the board for the board?
Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Education, Tartarus, maybe worse. Take it you've made up your mind.
I'm not gonna kill you, but I'm gonna ask you.
You could tell Harlow I'm dead. Well, you're never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
I'll see. Take care.
go, Captain. Your return time is within 14% that we expect.
Clyde's got himself a cozy little outfit, huh?
Do they feel friendly or not? Right.
What's the word?
Frank had to say about you.
Not surprised. Trask was a dead man trying to negotiate with his own executioner. He'd say anything to preserve his life.
Told me that you've been working.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on him?
Alex, I work for the board myself. I don't have any.
You're a sensible man, Captain. Glad you understand my position.
Understand what? Boss, we got evidence. Clyde's been taking money from the board.
Oh, come on, Felix. We've all taken money from the board. They run this company. I can't pay my soldiers in ideological purity. If I have to take the board's money to buy my guns, outfit my troops, and prepare my revolution, then I'll do it.
Board's not so bad. They always treated me well.
No offense, boss, but if you're trying to convince me the board's worth serving, you're wasting your breath.
I'll present you captain for siding with the board, Felix. We can't expect everyone to be a revolutionary. Captain, I hope Trask hasn't tricked you into believing his ridiculous accusations. If you're willing to overlook this unpleasantness, I'm willing to take Felix into my crew.
I don't know about this, boss. You've been real good to me. I'm not too keen on jumping ship.
I like having you around, but it's your choice to make.
Yeah. Okay. I had a good time, you know. Saw the system, got in a couple scrapes. Which is why I stayed. You were good to me, Clyde, once upon a day. But you disappeared on me. And I moved on.
Are you sure about this, Felix? I'm not giving you a second chance. Turn me down now, and you're not getting back in my crew.
You can keep your crew. I've got a family.
And I suppose there's nothing more left to be said. Goodbye, Captain. I doubt we'll cross orbits again.
Alexa, what's the time in 2 hours? Alexa, what's the time in 2 hours and 7 minutes?
2 hours and 7 minutes from now, it will be 11:58 a.m. Did that answer your question?
Yeah.
Thanks for your feedback.
I believe I can Felix and Parvati discussing the latest brainwave scenario.
So what's the serial killer? Yeah? Halcyon and Helen finally took down the chief of the savages with a guest appearance from none other than the masked marketeer.
Oh gosh, I wish you waited for me.
We need to talk. Listen, boss, I owe you an apology. I got stupid. Clyde wanted and his crew jumped at the shot. You took a chance with me back in the Groundbreaker. I should show you a little more loyalty.
Apologize accepted.
I appreciate you hearing me out. There's something else in my mind, honestly. I've been trying to make sense of all this business with Clyde and Trask. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
The lesson here is not to look up on anyone. I can understand why you're upset. You feel like he betrayed you.
Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm going to get over that.
It will pass. Give it time.
I hope so. I don't see this one passing anytime soon. Give me a lot to think about. I'm going to be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. I'm glad I didn't go back to Harlow. I've got all the family I need right here on our ship. Thanks for your time, boss.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Alright, and I'm just gonna finish quest off that I basically started in the last episode, and then I'm gonna end this episode. I'm here to shut down. So about that ship.
Yes, the one that crashed. I saw it with security. A bit gray, but an invigorating one all the same. What about it?
It was pretty wet. What's us sharing the experience of seeing it crash like that.
Is this bonding? I'm, I'm not sure I like it. Next, you'll be asking me how I got the scar on my chin when I was 11.
How did you get that scar on your chin? You can barely see.
Most of it's underneath along my jaw, but yes, it seems to have faded with time. Moral of the story is, never run with scissors.
Where do you think that ship came from?
The board has a blockade of gunships that patrol Monarch. Not a ton, just enough to deter the masses. I'm curious as to what downed it. A faulty part would be wholly unusual. The supply for new mechanical systems high. Oh, now I'll never sleep. Unsolved puzzles really torque my sprockets. If you find out what happened, sell me the info.
I give the
Stupendous. He's going to be insufferable now. Thank you for that. I might even. Ah, the indignity. I believe I'll have to make nice with him now.
never mind.
I'm getting a headache behind my left temple. What could be causing it? The glare from the terminal screen? Or something else?
I'm here to shut down the illegal broadcast.
Allow me to assure you that I know absolutely nothing about any allegedly illegal broadcasts. Surely the board is aware of that. They must know I never involved myself in such despicable activities. There's utterly no reason to arrest anyone in this broadcast station, let alone me. In fact, you're doing me a favor by helping me disable any alleged such broadcasts if they exist. You could do me another favor by mentioning my loyalty to the board in your report.
I don't think this fellow's entirely on the level.
Ah, damn it, Aaron, you were so close. I was just starting to like you. I'm not sure whether to be touched or insulted by that. Look, you've never met a man more willing to work with the board than he. I know we can come to an agreement, please.
Now, why would I do that?
You are aware of what I program. As an agent of the board, surely a day will come when you find yourself in want of certain privileged information. When that day arrives, I would be highly motivated to provide you with such information.
Not interesting.
Perhaps you didn't notice my robust security detail. An altercation may end poorly for you, but a partnership would pay handsome dividends. We can still work something out.
How about a bullet to the face instead?
Automax, initiate security protocol. Deals off.
It seems that they are. Yes. And another loading screen after another. Just constantly, continuously loading screen after loading screen after loading. Maybe that's why they like maybe that's why this episode was like these episodes are long. Maybe because of the loading screens. I mean, if it didn't have that many loading screens, it would be kind of short, like a 24-minute video. But uh,
Destination reached. The ground break. Sure. We are now in orbit above position, Captain.
um, Yeah, I might do a live stream of Minecraft, the PC version, not the Xbox version. Right. Yeah. Wait.
Hey, you. Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
I like where this is going.
Tell you what, you're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking this. Listen, you got naked? Some kind of representation?
What? No.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm gonna take good care of you. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Just tell me what you're offering.
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you've got the chops. Already got an entourage, huh? Way to get ahead of the game. What do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
I'm in.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby. What's up?
You must be joking. I'm fancy. Well then, that's what I get. Can't you just see the sketchy impropriety radiating off of him? Oh, splendid. Another young leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking.
That's a rude to greet someone.
Forgive me if my manners don't live up to the standards of an interloper who accosts total strangers in their own neighborhood. Honestly, what is the Lord thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness.
What's wrong with people coming to?
What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Manners, decorum, personal hygiene. This city is meant for us, the system's finest. We earn its luxuries. But now we are overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful, and this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse.
What's early?
The worst thing to happen to housing, a contest that gives even the lowliest and most inefficient workers a chance to live in Byzantium. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there. Tell me, how is that fair?
I just heard someone go, "Ah." A random lorry seems pretty fair to me.
Only if I wouldn't. It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't Bart and I. You know, you look like you've been shot at before. Let's say I hire you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so.
She ain't wrong, boss. You got a knack for getting shot at.
Yes, Listen to your. What is that person's job exactly? Are they your secretary, personal masseuse, or do you just keep them around as a mobile armrest? Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you think this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services, aren't you?
Sure, I'll look into it. Why would I ever have you? Something too selfish.
Did you miss the part where I said I'd pay you? That's all the reason someone like you should require.
Doing it for the money would just make me selfish too. No. Well, it's not. Do you like money?
Fantastic. Consider yourself employed, Adrian. I hear the chosen retirees all enter retirement district via the port landing pad, but it's completely locked down. You'd never get in that way. Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree, which you do. How fortunate for you. These codes will get you past the lockdown. Oh, and don't worry about subtlety. I don't care how you deal with security, just correct this injustice at all costs.
How did you get that?
The same way anyone gets anything in the force. I made friends with the right people. Fitz might earn more place in the Zantium, but that means everyone here has little need for more of them. For favors like this, you need to spend, let's call it social capital. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
If the board isn't supposed to let people into the city, how do you get it?
I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see.
What's CIO?
Chief Idea Officer. He came up with all the best ideas for their products. You know the font they use for stroke slips? That was him. Well, he described the idea of it to their font development team, then picked it from a list of choices, but that's basically the same thing. It was a very long list.
So what other ideas did he came up with?
Let's see. He picked the colors they included in rainbow chips. No one else wanted purple, but he insisted. Everyone loves the purple ones. And you know how the Cosmic Smokes logo has an eye in the middle of a heptagon? He said that one came to him in a dream. He was a true visionary, so far ahead of his time.
Wait, but what did you do to earn your place here?
I just told you, my grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him.
But it's in the same orbit, Ernigan.
Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success, and success isn't given to you. My grandfather taught me that. If you have wealth, you're successful, and if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a simple concept.
I see that.
You're
Thanks.
welcome.
I should go. Anyway, guys, if you guys are had enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, and hit the red button known as the subscribe button if you're new to my channel. And yeah, as always, I'll see you guys on the next episode. I'm just gonna go and finish um, this episode of whatever it is. I need to go. Is it in the elevator? I did not remember.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Holy Heart.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've just finished reading a report of your work on my life. The broadcasts have been silenced at last. Grant Bryant was a madman, a narcissist, and exceedingly dangerous. Colony is safer without him. Your work is exemplary. You've earned a place in the chairman's inner circle. Congratulations on your
What happens now? You were watching me on March?
No, I haven't been watching you. I've been reading reports of your work. You're better than an adventure serial. Now, we introduce you to the chairman's plan. Turn your eyes to the screen.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters.
swear, if someone has given you something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantians continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyon can be part of the important work of saving our colony. My attention paperweight. Sorry, goodness, let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we solve this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured that the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse.
Alright, go away, you achievement.
The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by the breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
That's your solution. The whole colony on ice. We aren't gonna stand for this. We'll fight back. We'll tear down the walls of Byzantium.
No, Mr. Millstone, you will not. The workers of Halcyon will do exactly as they are told, as they always have. The dreams of the people's revolution are the juvenile fantasies of a frustrated child.
Is that why we were suffering greater trouble? Malnutrition? All those folks sick and dying, and you knew why the whole time?
Yes, Miss Hoffman, we knew why. We've known for some time that Edgewater was dying. The colony itself is dying. The suffering we experienced in Edgewater, the disease, the starvation, will soon spread across Halcyon unless we act. I won't pretend the truth isn't there. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse, but there is a way to save it.
We need to talk about this lifetime.
I'll answer however I can.
You don't honestly believe what lifetime nonsense, do you?
The lifetime employment program is not some malevolent strategy of an evil mastermind. There's no dark secret buried in the fine print. The program is logical, it's reasonable, it's merciful, and most importantly, it will work.
I so would sacrifice to save.
Byzantium is the beating heart of our colony. And as long as Byzantium survives, Halcyon may one day recover from the collapse. We must protect this city at any cost. Help me execute the lifetime employment program. And you will put the place of honor in Byzantium. We will live in comfort and one for another.
How long do we have?
We've already crossed the point of no return. Collapse has already begun. You must have noticed the signs of world famine, malnutrition, disease, high mortality rates. This is a permanent famine, Captain. We've done all we can to curb their hunger. Very soon, people are going to realize they're starving. A famine is a problem with logistics as well as marketing. Your workers must remain productive and as locally as possible, and must always believe that food is plentiful.
That's what the research in Rose Wind is all about.
I'm sure you remember Dr. Anton Crane. His research was instrumental in developing a powerful appetite suppressant. The solution is a temporary one. Before long, our workers are going to feel the effects of starvation.
What does this have to do with me?
I knew you demonstrated your ability to place duty above sentiment, and you deliver results. That quality alone is enough to separate you from the boy's army of indecisive bureaucrats.
I'm not a fan of.
Do you know how many meetings I have to sit through? How many papers I have to sign before I can make one decision? I'm only trying to rescue Halcyon from extinction. I can't save this colony alone. I need someone capable of working outside the system. Someone who can get things done.
So what's your take on this?
When I first discovered the truth, I was shocked, even disgusted. I wondered how we had allowed a colony like Halcyon to fall into disarray. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the colony had sown the seeds of its own destruction. We have become lazy and decadent. We smother ourselves in meaningless bureaucracies. We deliberate and argue and procrastinate.
That's pretty good argument of getting rid of the board entirely.
I admit, I occasionally fantasize about making an executive decision without having some tedious committee questioning my every move. Do you have any idea how much paperwork is involved in ordering someone's execution through the usual channels? It's positively maddening.
No more questions. Tell me why you want me to see you.
We need to talk about Emerald Bell. You handed Edgewater over to a band of dissidents. I can't have this. Adelaide McDevitt and her people have no place in the Halcyon that is to come. Edgewater needs to go. I want you to wipe the town out. No survivors.
Are you out of your mind? We're not going to murder a town of innocent people.
You will do exactly as you're told, or I will have you shot for insubordination. Someone has to be. Now is not the time for half measures, Captain. I need a decision from you.
I don't understand. What did Edgewater do to deserve this?
You replace a loyal, if hard-headed, town leader with a revolutionary. Adelaide's people have turned Edgewater into a hub of dissidents. These people are dangerous. They're going to become more dangerous after the collapse. We need to put them down. Now.
Why me?
Because right now you're the only person I can depend on. My hands are tied by endless rules of red tape and bureaucratic limitations. Halcyon is going to collapse while the board hems and haws and debates minutiae. We need to act, and you're the only person with the wherewithal to do what's necessary. I'm not asking you to be a murderer. I'm asking you to be a surgeon. Edgewater is the product live on the body of the colony. It must be severed.
They're not a strange.
Don't fool yourself. The dissidents occupying Edgewater are rebels harboring dangerous and seditious ideas. Left to their own devices, their numbers will grow. Graham Bryant and his inherited band of morons caused enough trouble on Monarch. I won't risk the same thing happening in Edgewater.
You're completely insane.
No. Allowing thousands of colonists to starve to death because we couldn't make one cold-blooded decision is insane. What I'm suggesting is absolutely logical.
You talk less like a human than a mechanical.
I am responsible for every single human life in this colony. Do you imagine I relish the thought of killing some of them to save the rest? Steal your spine, Captain. Do what needs to be done.
The answer is no.
Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be, Captain. I rather like you, and I'd hate to have you shot for disobeying a direct order.
I don't really have a choice to it.
Not true. You can choose to say, yes, ma'am, or at once, Madam Adjutant, or As you wish. Or even, I'll take care of it. I'm disappointed. I was so sure you had potential.
Yeah, huh?
Oh man. Alright. Looks like I'm gonna have to find my way out. And it'll be the end of the episode, so enjoy the fighting.
Looks like we're doing this.
Don't worry, I will leave you alone.
Down there, in the ship. Look like any of the perpetrators. Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Yeah, it's me.
No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere when they send him.
The Phoenix?
Yeah, that's my code name for you, our mutual friend.
What's your code?
Oh, I'm Golden Eagle.
Do I have a code name?
Yeah, I'm Yuzu Koku.
Seriously?
It makes sense if you think about it, because I didn't know who you were, and old Earth cuckoos would routinely trick other birds into feeding them.
No way. I'm goat. You can be cuckoo.
That doesn't even make fine. Oh, can I be chicken? Because chickens will adopt any critter's baby and keep warm. You sure you don't want to be raven or sparrowhawk? Okay. Chicken it is.
Can we pick our own code names? How would we? Oh, thunder. Wait, no, I got it. Rocket millstone. Yeah.
I was really trying to stick with bird theme. How about bullfin?
Wow, that's so much better. Goldfinch millstone.
Okay, but adding your last name kind of misses the point. Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in this estate, which is heavily guarded.
You get me in a state?
Whoa, I'm not one of your E&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay, so what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's house in the between shifts. Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Excellent tip.
Just remember, you did hear it from me.
How did you exactly got involved with this?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research bird species, there are thousands of them, beautiful and distinct. Here we got 11 flavors of carrots and not much else. That kind of variety, gosh, seems almost impossible. The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
When they die off, something's wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, we rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
It does.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Sounds like my old job. I always bang up ideas, you know? Like making everybody haul their own damn boxes. Never did catch on, though.
That's what I mean. Everyone needs a suggestion box so they can voice their thoughts. So what if nothing changes?
Seems pretty normal, actually.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got. I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together. Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place.
And
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
yes,
The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
there's gotta be a way to catch the minister someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him. Can't say I blame him. It's scary outdoors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at? What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Looks like I got work to do.
Good hunting, Golden Eagle.
God. Well, anyway, guys, if you guys had enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys on the next episode of The Outer World.